About 10 million Americans suffer from lymphedema and lymphatic diseases. More people suffer from these diseases in the United States than suffer from multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, ALS, Parkinson's disease, and AIDS combined. The Lymphedema Treatment Act is a federal bill currently in Congress that will enable Medicare to cover doctor-prescribed compression supplies under the Durable Medical Equipment, or DME, benefit category. This legislation includes coverage for all forms of compression, bandaging supplies, custom or standard fit compression garments at any level of compression, custom or standard fit day and nighttime compression alternatives or devices. Details surrounding coverage, such as allowable quantities and reimbursement rates, are not something that is written into law. Matters of this nature are determined by policy decisions made after legislation is passed. This allows flexibility to adjust policy as needed in the future without having to pass new legislation. The Lymphedema Treatment Act will help all patients. Although this legislation relates specifically to a change in Medicare law, it would set a precedent for Medicaid and private insurers to follow, thereby benefiting all lymphedema patients. About the Lymphedema Treatment Act. The House Bill H.R. 930, introduced on February 7, 2017, with the lead sponsor David Reichert, the Republican of Washington. The Senate Bill S. 497 was introduced on February 28, 2017, with the lead sponsor Maria Cantwell, Democrat of Washington. This is a bipartisan issue that every member of Congress can proudly support. This is the fifth cycle of Congress for the LTA. It typically takes many sessions for a small bill like this to be passed. While co-sponsors do not carry over from one Congress to the next, once a member co-sponsors a bill, they will typically sign on again in subsequent Congresses, but they must hear from constituents asking them to do so. This has enabled us to build more support each cycle. A small bill like the LTA is dependent upon being attached to a larger bill or put into a bundle of bills. The greater our number of co-sponsors, the greater our likelihood of being included when such an opportunity comes along. To see which members of the House and Senate have co-sponsored, use the links in the Current Status box found on the lower left side of any page of the LTA website. This is a grassroots effort, and we need you to get involved. The Lymphedema Advocacy Group is an all-volunteer organization leading the effort to pass the Lymphedema Treatment Act. The group was founded in 2010 by Heather Ferguson, whose son Dylan was born with primary lymphedema. The most important action you can take is contacting your members of Congress and asking them to co-sponsor this bill. The advocacy tools at lymphedema-treatment-act.org make it easy. Look for this How You Can Help menu along the left. The first action is to email your representative and both senators in one easy step using the form provided. Just enter your name and address, then personalize the template letter. The second step is to call each of your members of Congress and leave a message asking that he or she co-sponsor this bill, or saying thank you if they already have. You'll find the phone numbers and simple script on the LTA website. Calling is quick and easy, and even more important than emailing. Staffers are trained to take calls from constituents, and you'll probably be pleasantly surprised at how friendly and helpful they are. Be polite and brief, and address only this issue in your message. Other ways in which you can support passage of the LTA include: join your state's advocacy team. The Lymphedema Advocacy Group has grassroots teams in all 50 states. Spread the word about lymphedema and the Lymphedema Treatment Act by ordering information cards to distribute in your area. For more information about these and the many other ways you can make a difference, please visit the LTA website. Act now to pass the Lymphedema Treatment Act. With your help, we can ensure that millions of men, women, and children with lymphedema have insurance coverage for their vital compression supplies. Lymphedema Treatment Act. For more information, to submit questions or take action, please visit lymphedema-treatment-act.org.